Hello. Are you on a GLP-1 and struggling with constipation? Well, this is the video for you. My name is Jennifer Gaudet. I'm a nurse practitioner and I own Everyday Wellness located right here in Wichita, Kansas. And one of the most common side effects of a GLP-1 is constipation. So why does that happen? Basically, the GLP-1s, so we're talking about semaglutide, tirzepatide, and the name brands are going to be Mounjaro, Zepbound, Wegovy, and Ozempic. And they cause delayed gastric emptying. So basically, your entire GI system is going to be slowed down. So usually what I do to prevent those things is to give my clients a water goal, a protein goal, and an exercise goal. Because if you are hydrated and you have enough food in your system and you are moving to stimulate that peristalsis to happen, to cause those bowel movements to move throughout your gut, we should not get constipated. However, sometimes we can't do all those things. So I brought some of my favorite tools to use when we are constipated and have to deal with it. So prevention is the best, but if we are constipated, how do we deal with it? So sometimes what we'll do is nutrition. We also have medications. So my go-to with medication is good old magnesium citrate. So as you can see, my bottle is not quite full. I tend to keep one of these in my bathroom for when I get really busy and I forget to drink my water and I don't do what I need to do. Sometimes I just take a good swig of this to get things moving. And what I found this time, because I've been very ultra busy, getting moved into this new office, I just launched an esthetician and life has just been crazy for me. So my water has been negligible. My intake just with food has been pretty negligible. So I have been struggling for a couple of weeks, to be quite honest. And what happens is if you are having bowel movements and it is hard, small, that means basically you may be pooping, but not actually emptying out everything. Also too, sometimes you can have some loose bowel movements. I've noticed it too, if you have just a little bit of this, but you still just don't feel like everything's out. Sometimes you can have like a plug of poop in your colon and the loose poop will get around there and come out, but this plug is still there. So you might actually have like diarrhea, but still feel constipated. And that's what's happening is like this poop plug is stuck in there and the stuff is just going around it instead of pushing it through and down. And that's kind of how like I have felt the past couple of weeks. And so I tried this and for the first time in my life, it didn't work as well as it normally does. So then I said, okay, what else? So my first go-to for nutrition, and it's usually where I like to start first, are chia seeds. So if you see this picture, this is a picture of a cup of chia seed pudding. I do not care for the consistency of chia seeds in this format because they get a little slimy. So what I do is when I make my protein shake in the morning, it doesn't work if you want to mix it, but if you use a blender, then I just get like a teaspoon from my drawer and I just grab it and dump it in there. So I usually just do a spoonful. That way it pulverizes those little seeds. I don't get the consistency. It's not a texture issue, but I get all the benefits of chia seeds. So chia seeds are a superfood. They're wonderful. You get lots of goodies in there and it will help you kind of clear out your colon too. It's an excellent food to cause you to have bowel movement. When this fails or you don't have this and it's like too late for that, don't laugh. I found something this week that has worked wonders. And it is good old popcorn. Now, I can't lie. This is not what I used. This is just what I have left on my house. What I used was I went to a festival here in town that I went to a couple of weeks ago, and I got one of those like ginormous bags of kettle popcorn, and I love it. And I have, don't tell my clients, but I basically ate almost the entire bag by myself this week. So after eating that as my snack, my bedtime snack for the past 3 nights, I can tell you, excellent. So I think, yes, I definitely have been constipated and I don't even think I realized it. And even this old guy failed. I didn't even try with this, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm a horrible patient myself. But the popcorn did it. So If you're struggling with constipation, you got lots of things you can choose from. Those are my favorites. And if you have any questions, always give me a call or stop by the website and send me an email or a chat. And I'd love to connect with you. Have a great day. Bye.